We asked people on the streets of Santa Barbara to comment on their beliefs about climate change science and their practices.
So many scientists internationally have weighed in on this. I think it's not a question of whether it exists or not, what the causes are or not, but what are we going to do now to guarantee a future? How do we use 151 gallons of water per day? We're already trying to think of ways that we can cut back.
I don't know about climate change. There's still a lot of scientific disagreement about it. I'm not a scientist. I do know that the climate has changed. We cut back on watering. Don't flush the yellow, flush the brown. Turn water off. You know how you let water run when you're washing your hands. Shorter showers.
That seems to be the scientific consensus. They're more knowledgeable about it than I am, so I'm going to take the word for it. Our lawn is now brown. Fewer showers, washing machine loads, that kind of thing.
Do you believe in climate change? I think that that's definitely happening. Climate change also occurs naturally, but humans are definitely a part of that as well. For me, I'm just really trying to limit how many times I use my car. So I'm just trying to walk, run, use my bike.
Man has had an impact on the climate. We're probably going to see sea level rise because the polar caps are melting, but part of that's just part of the natural cycle of the Earth as well. I'm probably the wrong guy to ask because I don't, you know, I have a boat that uses a lot of fuel, I have cars. The society, we're used to consuming a lot of stuff.
Research can be created to prove anything that you want to prove, so there's pro-climate change research and against climate change research, and you can pretty much skew it to whatever your opinion is. I live on campus, so shorter showers, trying to minimize our water. We only use non-potable water to water plants.
It is definitely real. I mean, it's just indisputably real in my mind, and we're contributing to it. It's just, I can't understand the controversy about it. We definitely try and recycle as much as we can. We also try and, we try and donate as much as we can in terms of not throwing things out. The landfill issue is the one that gets me. I mean, the idea of all the stuff, I mean, particularly like food. People throw food away. So, I mean, it doesn't get used in that regard, but if it goes into a landfill, it just gets stuck there forever.
So many different studies have shown that exist, and so many different human, impacts on it, for sure. Everything from plastics in the ocean, to the burning of the rainforest, to, the depletion of the coral reef. I try and not be wasteful.
Whether humans are having influence or not is really the big question, which I do believe we are having an influence on it, so, and a dramatic change. Meaning that the species can't evolve fast enough to keep up with what's going on with the, call it ecological suicide. Chose not to have children back in the 70s. My wife and I, we've been married for 35 years, and most of my friends also chose not to have children. I walk everywhere. We live in a very small house. It's 1,000 square feet.
Rather than trying to put regulations on people have to care about it, and that's what it should be about. People should care about their earths, and they're living on it, so.
Went kind of more on a vegetarian and vegan diet. I think eating meat is a bad thing. You don't want cow farts in the atmosphere because of the methane.